we're going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
This effort. And China has big plans for this. They intend to seed their digital yuan into the global environment by giving it away to visitors at next winter's Olympics. When they arrive at the airport, they're going to get yuan digital wallets. They're going to receive digital yuan. They're going to use it throughout their visits to Beijing, and then they're going to take it back to their home countries. They see this as a huge advantage. Why? Because who controls the underlying protocols, who controls the underlying standards of the future of money will control the future of money.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher. And guys, please like and subscribe if you do like what you're listening to. Please inform your friends and family and spread all over social media. It is imperative that we get back to learning finances and understand how the world really works. Because once we understand how the world really works, we understand that it is all planned out. Now, I want to thank those who purchased the books Cryptoteacher and the New World Order book. Remember, those books are mandatory because they show you how the world really works. And in the times that we're in right now, we definitely need to know how the world works. And then also, much love to those who purchased the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. And then also, those who donate to the Cash App, Patreon, much love, keep it coming. Do not forget I have the New World Order cryptos in my Patreon. Plus, I keep you up to date with the New World Order events. Today, guys, I uploaded a video in my Patreon that you do not want to miss. Because remember, it is all planned out. So basically, you're going to see the simulation of what's going to happen going forward. And I prove it without a shadow of a doubt. And then also, those who are shopping at both stores, much love, keep it coming. And of course, guys, we get into Bitcoin and cryptos first. As we can see, the markets are flat, but cryptos are going to have a big week, and I'm going to get into that. But do not forget that CME opens tonight. We know it's going to swing the market. Now, do not forget, guys, Christmas is on Saturday. That means that we're going to receive all the stock market liquidity on Friday. We normally have options, but Friday the stock market is going to close. So I definitely see us moving up. Remember, we're going to get all that liquidity because we're going to be the only game in town for 3 straight days. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. But make sure you're looking at the actual indicators. We have volume, we have Tether, we have USDC. Plus, we have the Fed. Guys, the Fed repo is getting ridiculous. $1.7 trillion, people. Come on. We see the manipulation going on. We know they are using this repo facility to manipulate yields, guys. Stocks and cryptos would not be where they're at right now if it was not for the Fed's manipulation. We have to remember that. And then, of course, guys, we have Grayscale. Make sure you're looking at the Grayscale. Well, we know they buy and sell billions. So that means it moves the market up and down. So always keep your eye on Grayscale. I'm not your financial advisor, not financial advice, but please do your own research. Guys, I definitely see Bitcoin and cryptos getting a pump this week. And then, of course, next week we have CME, which we clearly know that we're going to have that big pullback. Remember, I told you 2022 to 2025 is going to be the worst economic times in American history. But it's all for a reason. So therefore, they can build this 4th industrial revolution. Problem, reaction, solution is what the New World Order goes off of. You have to create the problem. We see the problem, but then they have to create that big event in order to get that distraction. And that's when we get the reaction from the people. And then, of course, they're going to ride in as the superhero, the solution, which is Bitcoin, cryptos, automation, which is going to create hyper deflation where everything gets cheap. We know we've been through hyperinflation for decades. Now we're about to go through hyperdeflation. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. Now, getting over into a little crypto news. We have Coinbase have added 83 assets for trading in 2021. And guys, we know why. It's about fees. That's what a bank is. That's what exchanges are. They are banks. They get paid whether the market goes up or down. Whatever you do, they're going to get paid. But remember, Brian Armstrong said it out of his mouth a long time ago. I did a video several times about it. That he and Coinbase was help building this global digital economy. Global, guys, is no more about the United States. This is global. Remember, Bitcoin cryptos allow the New World Order to take over the world. And remember, the crypto teacher told you. And then lastly, we have MicroStrategy's Michael Saylor. As we know, Morgan Stanley gives his potential ways to generate yield for the company's Bitcoin holdings. And guys, we know Bitcoin cryptos are going to take a hit right along with stocks. But again, we know this is all part of the plan. Once they're finished, that 1% is going to rise. We know that we're in a bubble, the same way we went through the dot-com bubble. It's definitely a bubble, but it was all caused the same way, by the central banks, because they had a bigger plan. And that's the fourth industrial revolution, to bring on the robots, algorithms, and drones to replace humanity in the workforce while you go into the metaverse. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the New World Order, it's all planned out. But guys, do not forget to check out that video on my Patreon. It's so important about the digital yuan. And then also, guys, all I have for you, don't forget about the books, Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 kids books, It's Time to Re-Educate. Also, if you're new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance, do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The Crypto Teacher stock channel, Crypto Teacher stocks. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming, while everybody's sitting at home. You have their own stocks, the C-Word, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing they were still getting that free money, what are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Grandma Tam save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Grandma Tam goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.